Asia is great. We have great partners there for cooperation. You asked me about Asia, so I'm starting with Asia. We have our trade turnover with China over $200 billion. But our trade over we have in our own currencies, Russian currency and Chinese currency. The same with India. We are speaking about billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars. In Cambodia case, we have, I do believe, big potential. But now our trade turnover is around $60 million only. $60 million only. It could be bigger, much bigger, but for this very purpose we need a kind of very concrete program based on our deep cooperation. We have to solve some important questions about transactions. As far as I know, we are on the way. I received information today that there are some kind of pre-solutions between central banks of both states. It is very important because if you'd like to have trade, you have to solve problems with transactions, with insurances, and with all these things, with logistics, of course, with technologies, and certainly we have to have no any restrictions in between. And then I do believe, because of your location, because of our traditional background, experience of friendship, because of our positive relationship in the past, we can do something more concrete. Some years ago, you were here with Prime Minister Medvedev. It was not yesterday, of course, but before all these conflicts, in much better atmosphere, international and global. And we agreed about a kind of roadmap for our economical cooperation. But then happened all these stories with COVID. After that, global tensions. Anyhow, we can continue our intentions to raise the level of our economical cooperation. Anyhow, it must be done not one-way road. And certainly, as an independent state, as a member of ASEAN, Cambodia have a lot of choices, a lot of partners, and including, of course, partnership with Western countries. We are not against that, that's normal. But for some kind of businesses, it is very important to have kind of strategic lines, because some technologies different in different countries. If you choose one technology, it means that you have to follow that technology. If you choose one investor, you have to follow some consequences, which based on who is that investor. Because in our today's world, without that understanding, and if you just looking only on the financial part of the story, you may have at the end a lot of troubles, because not every technology may be used at the same time in the same place, see? And I mentioned logistics. It is also important, because if we can have direct trade, we have to have direct affairs between our air companies, some others companies for logistic things. But unfortunately, we do not have now direct scheduled flights from Moscow to Phnom Penh. And I do believe that in some future we can solve that. It is not very convenient to fly to Phnom Penh, honestly. To be here, I have to choose China or Thailand or I don't know, some other countries. Otherwise, it is not possible to fly directly. But we can do that, and it is good for Cambodia, as it seems to me, because you can have a lot of Russian tourists in this case. We also have our banking systems and banking cards. So those countries who would like to attract attention of Russian people shall do something for giving us possibility to pay Russian banking cards. Or banking cards, it may be proposed by that country. Otherwise, it's also a lot of inconvenience, maybe. And going step by step in different spheres of economy, industries, including tourism, we can really go ahead and we can rise dramatically and fortunately our trade turnover. Because for such countries like Russia and Cambodia, $6 million per year, it's not enough. We have our decisions like that about, for example, a membership in BRICS alliance. Only together with the rest countries of BRICS. Now it's 10 countries. Before Russian presidency in BRICS, last year there were 5 countries. Now we have 10. And each of this country has veto right. So we have to have a consensus anytime. For this very purpose, we offer those countries who would like to start more close affairs with BRICS to be, first of all, official partners of BRICS. That's possible. And for example, Thailand already sent their request on that matter. So everything is possible, but to do something, you have to start to do something.